Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is D-Free, and this time around we're going to go ahead and use the Ultimate Tag Team. So this is pretty interesting. For the people that are still kind of confused about how these leader skills work, understand one thing, that the leaders themselves actually get factored into the new Vegito Blue and new Rose's leader skills. So really, all you need to do to trigger their leader skills is to have one unit of each color, including the actual leader. So I have an AGL unit, I have an intelligence unit, I have a physical unit, I have a tech unit, and I have a friend unit that is an STR unit, but that triggers this guy's leader skill. And of course, you cannot actually use him together with this guy on the same team because they have the exact same name. But for the people that don't have him, you can kind of do something like this. You don't have to use my team, for example, but you can do something like this and still kind of make the most out of the new updated villain and hero team. So we're going to do it for the villains right now, and then later on today we'll have a hero variant because I actually don't even have the new Vegito Blue yet. So we'll do that too. So hope you guys enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new for more content. And yeah, let's go ahead and do that as well. Kid Buu, can we get a nice powerful hit here? So they're getting 120% from the STR leader, and then they're getting 50% from the old school Rose leader that I have. So not the biggest of boosts, but it's not that bad really. They are able to kind of sustain high statistics and, you know, have high enough HP if your units have good, you know, potential orb investment and things of that nature. So 800,000, and they hit pretty hard. They hit relatively hard here on this team too. And there's a nice chunk of like things like debuffing and defensive improvement, and you can also run it multiple ways. Could have ran a lot of different units, but I choose to run different units at different times just because I don't run certain units all the time. So no, this is not me saying this is like the best version of this team, right? Of course it's not, but I tend to like to use different units. So for example, Cooler's at 69,000 defense, 69. So he's at 70,000 rounded up. So he's able to tank these really easily. If he even gets hit, that is. If Rose doesn't just go ham here, we'll see. All right. And, oh, 1.1. Okay, well, I'll take that. It was a crit and everything like that. So if these units start busting through 1 million, I'm very happy with that, right? I'm very happy with them doing 1 million damage at all. Again, because it's a reduced leader skill, not exactly the same. But it does work, you see? Of course, this is an older stage, so take it how you will, but it still works out pretty well. All right, so, Darkness Toa, excuse me, I mispronounced her name, my bad. I'm not sorry. Merge Zamasu, how about you get those, because you haven't done much. In fact, this may be the first time we've seen you in the video, right? Maybe second time, I don't know, but Merge Zamasu is kind of the wild card. He's pretty good. I love Merge Zamasu, it's just, I'd rather run, you know, the LR Goku Black. You know, they don't really, like, Super Saiyan Rose is so much more hype than Merge Zamasu. It's pretty outlandish how they can advertise, you know, Vegito Blue alongside Rose like they ever fought, but really, it should be Merge Zamasu there. I know you guys have thought of that too. It's just, Rose is so much more hype, right? And they don't really even, like, too much cater to Merge Zamasu. Like, there's really only one Merge Zamasu unit. There's the farmable physical one, but that's inconsequential, doesn't really matter. So this is like the only one that I can recall anyway. So hopefully in the future they bring out more. You know what they could do? You know what, now that I think about it, you know what's actually very, very possible? Is that they bring out a new Rage Trunks and Merge Zamasu leader like they did back then whenever they dropped these hero villain leads, and then, you know, Merge Zamasu and Trunks came out with like 1 key and 70%. They could actually do that, 1 key or 2 key and like 140 or 50% boost. And heroes and villains would just link so well that it wouldn't matter. You just ditch these guys as leaders and move over to them, right? So they could actually viably do that, but I don't know if they really want to because it's like so much rainbow investment and stuff like that. So I don't really know. But if you ask me, like, again, like 6 months ago, if they would take the game the way that they did, in the direction that they did with 170% boost and stuff, like, I would say no. But now that things are the way that they are, it's kind of hard to depict what they will do. That's not going to do a lot of damage. I'm not worried about that. But for today's question of the day, let me know if you guys would like the Trunks Merge Zamasu thing. I think a lot of people would, but that's just me. I would like a better Merge Zamasu. Like, there's a lot of units that I want them to bring out. Like, you know, just reprint units. I don't really like the whole reprint unit thing. Like, I don't like, you know, physical Vegito coming out and being exactly the same, except he has one new gimmick, you know, as opposed to the AGL Vegito. Most and foremost, I hate the fact that they have the exact same names, by the way. it just completely invalidates the old unit if you get the new one, but that's just me. Anyways, ramble out of the way. I guess it was good conversation, but all right, Kura. And my boy Kid Buu. Kid Buu actually can consistently super attack when he's paired with Rose, so that's like, that is the best of both worlds. You get Kid Buu and all of his offensive prowess and his healing and stuff, and he can actually super attack. It's the best of both worlds. Kid Buu is phenomenal on the villain team. But I would say that I'd say Kid Buu is the second best intelligence villain in the game. I'm only thinking of him, Frieza, and Bojack. I'd say Bojack's at the top. I'd say Kid Buu's better than Frieza, specifically on this team. Not as a leader, but specifically on this team. Because he actually has more common links like Big Bad Bosses. So even though you probably never trigger it, depending on how good your composition of your team is, Kid Buu is just a must-have if you don't have Bojack. Okay, cool. I'm not really paying attention to rotations right now because I'm not really caring. But 11,000, that's cool. Meta Cooler, show him how it's done. 300. Aw, 213. I put my faith in you, and you didn't even, like, you didn't really repay me, but you didn't do anything. Crit? Okay, come on, crit, come on. Ah, man. Don't play with me like that. Don't play with my heart and my emotions, man. I got so excited that you were going to crit for me. There's going to be a crit here, though. Oof. Oof. Bird Zamasu. He heard me say that he doesn't fit super well. To be fair, his links are kind of eh. They are pretty eh. Eh. I wish he had other things, but Fear and Faith is cool. It's good enough. But really, Rose is just so good. He just plugs so many damn holes. Pause. Fixes so many deficiencies. Pause again. Oh, man. 1.2. Can we get a crit? I'm always going to ask for a crit because I just want to move on. I don't want to spend time. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks for this. You know, I totally didn't have anything better to do than get hit by a super. Okay, Kura. Come on, man. There you go. There you go. There you go. I asked for a crit and I got the crit. There you go. Oh my gosh. So, we're about to fight SS4 and we're about to get, oh, I'm going to give it to Kid Buu. I'm giving it to the boy Kid Buu for sure. For sure. No doubt, man. I'm giving it to Kid Buu. You can have those. It's going to trigger right here on this blue. Give it to Kid Buu. All right, actually, you know what? I kind of don't trust the super, right? Even though, here's the thing. Kid Buu's super attack will heal me a percentage. So that'll be cool after he launches his super attack. I believe it's 12%. You're at 12%. Yes, it is. Not of what he does, but just 12% of your overall HP. So he'll heal me up. In fact, I'll fact check that in a moment. And then on top of that, at the end of the turn, the Dokkan attack will heal me too. It's just, I'm kind of worried about Meta Cooler in the last slot. But since I use the Yama item, we should be good to go. 118 damage. Boy, if you don't get up out of here with that. I wish this was STR Rose instead of AGL here, at least, for that defensive improvement on Meta Cooler. That would help out a bit, especially considering the fact that I do have, again, the Yama active. All right, let me pull up the fact check on Kid Buu. Let's see what he does, by the way. Kid Buu, Dokkan. All right, 3 mil? 1.5. I got like way over it. I like double that, overestimated that. 1.5. I asked for 3. Oh man. And recovers 12% of your HP. Yeah, I was right. I was right. Oh, come on now, really? Oh, Cooler's gonna finish him. Ah, snap. I underestimated him. He didn't even like. He didn't even have to get hit. I was concerned he would get hit. He didn't even need to get hit. And the super attack did heal me back up to max HP from Kid Buu because he hit so freaking hard. So, all right, let's take on the Cooler event. It's going to be quite the paradox because it's Kid Buu versus, or excuse me, Cooler versus Cooler whenever we get to that stage. Ooh, we can hit some type advantage. I meant to give him the red orbs. But we can do some type advantage hits here. That's going to be pretty nice. A couple of them. See, Merge the Monster's attack stat doesn't even get that high. Like, it gets to like 900 or so, 1,000, which is not bad. Why I say this while he still hits that hard. It gets about 900 or so 1,000 under double STR Rose. So he's pretty good. It's just, he feels kind of weak to me. I don't know, man. Mine's are like plus 2,800 or something like that. So he's good. It's just he feels weird. Like, feels weak. I don't know. 120 on the passive, though, is really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, Kid Buu. If you're wondering what Darkness Toa does, she's a support unit. You know, I've talked about her before. 2 key, 25%, and below 30% HP, she gives the allies 50% attack and heals you back up to 100% HP. So, yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. Forgive me if I said what she does wrong. I'm not going to fact check that right now. All right, we can go for that, and we can go for this. And lastly, I'll give you the greens to get in between. Never mind. Okay, all right. All right, Kid Buu, you know what you got to do. You know what your job is. There you go. You know what the job was. I didn't even have to ask. You knew what you had to do right there. Our boy know what he got to do. Okay. So 929. Let's move on to the AGL phase of the cooler event. Not too worried about it, though, because Merge Zamasi's here. Merge Zamasi is going to get the support from Meta Cooler, which is, I believe, 30%. Also triggering all those villain links with Rose, because Rose just has the perfect link set. He's able to allow traditional villains to link up relatively well with Super Saiyan villains like Broly. That's why not Merge Zamasi, excuse me, why Rose is such a good villain for these teams overall, which is why he's like the perfect leader. So, let's see what we can do from here. 800 almost. At least he's not taking anything back. I'll accept that. You know what the job is, Rose. You know what the job is. I ain't got to ask. Kid Buu got the memo. You get it too. Apparently not. Screw off, Rose. I don't want you anymore. You suck. Garbage. El Garbaggio. How about that? Guns? Guns blazing? Buns glazing? What? Garbaggio? Oh, snaps. Let me go ahead and I'll just do that. Whatevs. And then drop those for me. Drop those for Daddy. 9,000. Okay. Well, Kid Buu's gonna finish off Cooler because he's cooler than Cooler. Yes, it's a thing. It's totally a thing. If it wasn't, I just made it one. How about that? All right. He totally didn't finish him, by the way. I said he would, but he didn't, probably because I said what I said, and Kid Buu was like, "Ha, that's not a thing, bro. I'm not gonna do it." Okay, well, you can go there, get all those beautiful orbs. I want you to just like demolish this stage, Rose. I want you to one-shot. Okay, just do it. Freaking just destroy Cooler. Just destroy. Really? Stop it, Cooler. He's gonna laugh at this. He's getting a Zenkai boost from this. 40,000 damage. You just gave him a Zenkai. Have you not seen how Rose is in the anime? Have you not seen Rose? Oh, okay. Well, that's not the biggest of Zenkai boosts. I was expecting to crit or something, considering that he has a level 20 crit, but okay. All right. Oh, I see. So Merge Zamasi actually wants to do it. This is the story of my life, guys. This is the story of my life. Story of my life. Look at Toa. Look at Toa taking no damage. Oh my gosh. Story of my life, though. That's what they do to me. Okay. You can have those, and you can have one on the side. Doesn't really matter, because I win anyway. Oh my gosh. This is the story of my freaking life. I love how nobody is taking any more damage from this guy. Just Toa, Rose, AGL. Like, it's just, Cooler is done. There's just nothing really left. And if you guys are not familiar with the difference between AGL and STR Rose, basically they're the same unit. It's just STR Rose is AGL Rose on steroids. He picks up the ability to support his allies by 50% defense, a la similar to STR Ultimate Gohan. All allies get 50%. And aside from that, this guy STR also debuffs the enemy, so that's another thing he actually does too, while also having the super attack boost that Vegito has when he super attacks. This is not super significant, but it's a thing. And then AGL is just kind of, he's there. He reduces defense, 120 up and 3 key. And those are all things that the other does, except for the reducing defense. But like, that does nothing. I've said it so many times. You know what? Rhymestyle did a video the other day where he's using the nurse Chi-Chi item. He's like, oh yeah, 74% reduce. And I was like, oh, that ain't gonna do nothing. And then I watched the video and it's like, yep, it does. I commented, I was like, actual proof that reducing defense does literally nothing in this game. If you're doing it. If they do it to you, it's pretty significant. So I was like, yeah, Dino, don't do that no more. Reducing the attack is nice though. Oh man, that's my boy though. All right, 750, 211. Well, okay, this is a crit. Can we finish? 207, thank you. All right, so let's move on to the next round. And we have Toa, Kid Buu, and Rose. So there's a lot of support just always here with the way that I've constructed the team for this video. And it's a pretty cohesive team. As you see, you do have to use a bit more items just because of the way that I should have put freaking Kid Buu in the front, and I realized that at the last second. But just because the way that the team is constructed, it's very cohesive, but a lot of the units aren't super, you know, tanky, and there's support units and stuff like that. Look at Rose. So overall, though, I do love I love the freaking options with the villains, man. Because heroes are just always there, and it's like they're always been such a good archetype in this game to where having the option to do something different, it just feels refreshing to me. Look at that attack stat on Rose. Pre-orbs and everything. Okay, pre-orbs. Looking good. Save the ones on the side for Kid Buu in case I don't actually finish him here. If you're wondering why I gave the left intelligence orb instead of the right ones. But if I wind up beating him here, I guess, yeah, I'm going to beat him here. So I guess it didn't matter. Never mind. Carry on. Carry on with your day. It didn't matter. Oh, really? Seriously? It's not doing anything. So, yeah. Rose does not care about stuff like that. All right, 1.7. All right. So, look at this guy. Trying to load up on the first slot, but the boy Kid Buu doesn't mind. He does not care. And the funny thing is I have nothing to fear because he's not going to super turn 1. He does not super turn 1. So I can put my Rose there in confidence that Rose will not get hit too hard. In fact, it's possible that if I roll off some additionals or crits here, please do, I actually wind up just one-rounding this event, or this stage of the event. See? Oh, additional. Oh, if that was a super. If that was a super. Oh my gosh. Okay, 8,000 damage. All right, I'm not worried about it. Rose, can you just channel your inner STR variant? Give me that crit. Ooh, I told you it was possible. I told you it was possible. Rose's getting hit a lot harder than I thought he would, by the way. But I told you it was possible. Murdzumasi for the victory. And then we're going to move on to Kid Buu. Yeah, that's what you get, man. For all the times that you beat me when I've tried to use Extreme AGL on this stage, you just you know, you just end my life. All the times you've done that, that's what you get for that. And then we're gonna fight physical Super Buu, which I have STR Rose here, so I'm not worried about that. He's gonna get hit right in the face. I'm gonna punch this boy in the mouth. Right there. Alright. I'm gonna get these physical orbs, give me that Dokkan attack. And get that. Who remembers the days when I couldn't track the Dokkan attack reliably? I would just forget it was a thing. Yeah, I've grown out of that. Don't at me. You proud of me, Ma? Ah! I missed one. He's just went from doing 2.5 to doing 2 million. So this guy has 3 life bars. Not like it really mattered. I probably didn't even have to give him a Dokkan attack to win this round in one hit. All right. Kagebushi no Chutsu. 2.5. I told you he was going to do 2.5. I told you. He went from doing 3 to doing 2.5. His Kagebushin. What? Nani? Alright, AGL can go in the front, block those hits for me. What's that? What's triggering? What is that, Nightmare? Probably something like that. I don't care, though. It's insignificant. Don't care. Alright, give those to Kid Buu. And Meta Cooler. You can just take those, because I expect Rose AGL to kind of finish this. If not, Kid Buu definitely will. Oh, hey, look at you. Look at you. You're just trying to hit me because you haven't turned into Sexy Buu yet. It's not my fault that you're not Sexy Buu yet. Just Dokkan Awaken yourself, man. Play your own event, Dokkan Awaken yourself into the Kid Buu that's doing the swirly thing. The ice cream swirly. Does he have his tongue sticking out too? I call that guy Sexy Buu, man. Just FYI, if you didn't know, now you know that if you tune into one of my videos, there's no telling what I'm gonna say, man. Sometimes I gotta find a way to make it entertaining for myself, like sitting here playing this game. Oh man. All right, so well, he's gonna just try to spam super attacks. This event's, oh, I haven't really used many items. I thought I had to use more items. I was talking about that earlier, like I was using a bunch of items. Apparently I wasn't. This event's stupid annoying. This run is stupid annoying because he just spams super attacks for no reason. Like, bro, stop. Just chill. I do have the defensive buff from Rose. Also, I believe the debuff is active against all enemies, not just super types, and I'm going to fact check that one. But it's pretty nice to be able to do that. Where's my boy Rose? Here he is. Super type enemies lose 20%. So no debuff here. Seriously? You left him with just enough life to where I had to get hit a couple more times. Seriously? How about you screw off, bro? What was the point of that? That's like the difference between how Murzamatsu is now and having like 200 more attack in the potential system. He would have finished him off. Hey, he just did swirlies and turned into Kid Buu. Oh, hey, guess what? Wow, wow, if he did like literally like what, 1,000 more damage, I would have triggered Toa's passive. That sucks. I would have literally got Toa's passive had he done just a little bit more damage. I'm gonna take this simply because I want the big bad bosses active. I want to take it and do the big bad boss attack. Because I was debating healing, but I just want to have the opportunity to use big bad bosses here. All right. Man, I'm so frustrated by that. I was so close to getting Toa's extra passive. This guy has 1.3 million attack stat. Kid Buu, crit your own stage, please. No crit, 98,000. Look at her almost hitting 100k attack. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm not too worried about this round because I have STR Rose. Yay! I have STR. Do I even need to heal? Seriously? If he launches a super, I guess. So really, I wasted a Ghost Usher. But all right, it is what it is. I told you don't at me, and that still remains true. Don't at me, bro. Don't even bother. Don't try. I won't respond. Okay? You won't bait me. I won't respond. I'm not gonna be quote unquote sassy in my comments. That's one thing I hear. People are like, oh, why are you so mean in your comments? And I'm like, bro, it's text. How can you tell if I'm mad or whatnot from text? It's writing. You don't hear me talking. I'm not mad. All right, we finished it. Finally, bon voyage. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed this showcase between the two different villain leaders. Again, there will be a hero one. I said probably today. I guess I got to stick true to my word. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and if you want to watch more videos, make sure you click on one of these.